My artistic journey at Torrance Memorial Medical Center began about 16 years ago when I was commissioned to paint a few wooden panels for the cafeteria outdoor seating area. The idea was to temporarily cover up some nearby construction with quickly painted scenes of nature and wildlife. The mural panels are still there today and have grown to wrap around the entire seating area. After that project, I painted a variety of murals throughout the medical center, such as Volunteer Escort Services, which looks out over the Palos Verdes Peninsula and South Bay beaches. Oceanic scenes in Radiology Room 8. The Center Tower main lobby. The Linear Accelerator Room, and several other areas, including the entire pediatrics unit. One of the managers in pediatrics requested that I paint her dog sitting by her office door, which I gladly did. She had seen some of the dog portraits I had just completed the previous year, and what would become my most popular and endearing art project. Portraits of the canine visitation dogs who bring smiles and comfort to the Torrance and South Bay community. The initial round of dog portraits was created primarily to beautify a construction barrier during the demolition and rebuilding of the outpatient surgery building in 2007. When the construction staging area was completed and cleared, the portraits of dogs that had passed away or retired were given to their owners, and the rest were placed in various areas throughout the medical center. Another round of 27 canine portraits was completed in 2012. On Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2022, 15 years to the day from when the original portraits were shown to staff, physicians, volunteers, and the public, a new round of 15 dog portraits was unveiled at a special ceremony. All the previous canine portraits were gifted to the dog owners, and the portrait display located near the west entrance refreshed with the current pet visitation program participants.
Let's go over to Sean O'Malley's studio and take a look at his process. It's such an honor to be here with you. We've seen his work at the hospital, and we're excited today to talk to him about his process.
Okay, this is how the process starts. They provide me with a photograph of the dog, which I then make a larger sketch of, one large enough to transfer to the board. The back of the paper I coat with a graphite powder, turning it into basically like a carbon paper, but with graphite, which is the lead that you have in a pencil. At that point, I draw on top of the sketch with a ballpoint pen. That transfers the image into a pencil sketch on the board. I then want to fill in the black and white contrast painting just to show me where everything is and what the values are. It ends up looking very dramatic, but it's the basis or the foundation I'm going to layer everything else I do on top of. The next step after that is to apply the background. The background goes first because I'm going to layer everything else on top of it. I will start with the darker colors that are in the back, and then the hair that comes up in front will be added later and later. Here I've added the highlights and the core shadows so that everything is really sharp in contrast and pulling the whole thing together and making it look like a sharp image. Art and culture are in a symbiotic relationship as they reflect each other, inspiring each other to grow and to evolve. All the art projects I have worked on at Torrance Memorial have been such a blessing to me. The canine portraits in particular will always have a special place in my heart. Because of those portraits, I've also ventured into cat portraits. Someday, I would enjoy painting horses, and a variety of other pets.